welcome to Modesty Real Estate. Today I'm going to be sharing with you something very vital concerning real estate investment. We all know that when it comes to real estate, is one way that you can grow your wealth, is one way that you can have a cash flow, and of course because we are investing in tangible assets. According to Warren Buffett, if you don't find a way to work while you are sleeping, then you will work till you die. And real estate is one way to work while you are sleeping, because when you invest in real estate, you are investing in tangible assets. You are investing in assets that you know that can guarantee your investment, especially if you are investing in the right properties and you have the right persons handling your investment. So I'm going to be talking to you about real estate investment gold in the city of Ibadan. We all know that Ibadan is a big city in Nigeria, in Oyo State, Nigeria. And over time, people have always had this mindset about Ibadan that rentage in Ibadan is very affordable, cheap and affordable, which has always been a wrong mindset. So if you ask an average person that has not been to Ibadan before, how much do you think a 3-bedroom flat will cost? How much do you think a 2-bedroom flat will cost? They will tell you can get it for as cheap as 150,000 naira, as cheap as 200,000 naira. Oh, awesome. That, of course, is a lie, especially Ibadan in the city part, not in the village part. Because years back, before I came to Ibadan, I've always had that mindset too. I've been in Ibadan for many years now. I've always had that mindset, thinking that Ibadan accommodation is very affordable. Okay, only when I came, I saw the opposite of what I always thought. Where are we going to with all of this? That should be your question. Watch out for what I want to share with you. Now, when it comes to real estate investment opportunities in Ibadan, there are vital ways you can make money from it. First of all, you have to understand that there is high rate of high rate of increment in the price of accommodation in Ibadan. When you want to get a flat now, you cannot compare it to last year. In fact, there are some major areas in Ibadan that they've had over 100% increment in the rent. All right, in places like Akobo, year before you can get a standard flat. Yes, like 1 year ago, standard flat that is started even with POP for 500,000. Akobo, Basharun. Now, when you have a standard flat in those areas with POP, with major facilities that will make it comfortable, you'll be hearing of 1 million, 1.5, 2 million, even to 2.5 million naira to get a standard flat in these places. This shows the number of increments we've had in the rent. This is one of the reasons that caused this is because of the high rate of migration into the city. As a real estate company that will have an office, our main office in Ibadan, we'll see a number of persons that contact us relocating from different places and looking for accommodation in Ibadan. Of course, we major in rent. We also sell land properties a lot. Okay, so week in, week out, day in, day out, people are relocating, people are looking for accommodation. A lot of persons want to settle in Ibadan because, of course, aside accommodation, many other things are affordable in the city of Ibadan, and it's quite a cool place to invest in. So how does all this high increment in accommodation rate affect you? There are two major ways you can make money from this. One way is that you can buy properties and sell. You know, as the rate of accommodation is increasing, so the rate of lands are increasing. There are places that you could get lands for as cheap as 700,000. Some developing areas in Ibadan, like Ologuneru, Akobo, like inside Ologuneru, 700,000, 1 million as at last year. Now, to get a land in that place, you won't get it for anything less than 1.5 million. I mean 2023. As at early 2022 last year, you can get it for 700, 800. Now you're talking about 2 million naira. Now you're talking about 1.8, 1.7. This shows the number of increment we're having in these places. So how do you make this gold? How do you cash out from this opportunity? Instead of leaving your money in the bank, instead of looking for what to invest in, why not buy a property in Ibadan? Why not get a property in Ibadan that you can resell later and have at least 40% increment in 6 months, in 1 year? You know that there is hardly any investment that requires zero effort that can give you such increment. Remember, one of the things that make real estate investment to be sweet is because it requires zero effort, especially if you are dealing with the right persons. All right, zero effort. All you need is your money. You buy the property, we do all the documentation for you. Then after 6 months, 1 year, you can resell. What kind of property should you buy if you want to do this? If you want to make money with this, there is what is called distress sales or distress property. What is a distress property? This is a property that the owner is ready to sell below the worth of the property, and this can be due to many reasons. In as much as you want to buy property, not every property can guarantee your return. There are some properties that even after 2 years they won't guarantee your return. So a distressed property is a property that is being sold far below the price or the worth of the property, and this can be due to many reasons. It can be that the owner of the property want to travel abroad, can be due to a health challenge. Like currently in our company, we have several distressed properties, property owners that need money at all costs. Some of them because of a health challenges, the others because they just want to travel abroad, they just want to dispose the property. Different factors can bring this distress sale. All they want is somebody that can offer a reasonable money, even if up to 50% of the worth of the property when valued. Imagine buying a property like that. Imagine a property that is supposed to be 10 million naira, you buy it for 5 million naira, okay, and you choose to resell it after 5 months, and now you sell it for 10, 15, 11, 12 million naira. Notice you've gotten more than 100% return on investment. So we have properties like that even when you bring a valuer, there is no valuer that will give you the worth less than ×2 of the price is going for. So how then do you catch a distress sale? How are you going to know when a property is how do you want to know distress sales in different locations in Ibadan? This is what Modesty Real Estate is all about. This is what we do. We save you the stress of looking for distress sales that can guarantee your return on investment. So there is no need going from one quarter to the other, going from one street to the other, especially knowing that you can buy properties that are not genuine, knowing that you can buy properties that can land you in troubles. So we have done we have properties that we have researched, we've done all our investigations, both at the Ministry of Land and all other investigations, and they are ready to be sold at distressed price in such a way that after buying the property and you choose to resell, even 1 month after, you won't get anything less than 30 to 40% return on investment. Doesn't that sound like a good investment that guarantees high ROI, return on investment? So one way to make this gold of real estate gold in Ibadan is this buying and selling. And the good part is that you don't need to have all the money to start. We have properties that we can spread the money for you within 1 year. You can pay 50%, then of course you spread the rest. You can pay 30%, then you spread the rest. So we have properties like that. We have also what we call group purchase, whereby we combine a group of investors who want to invest in properties. Then we put their money together, we buy the property for them, of course on a signed deed. There's no room for cheating or anything. Everything is open. Then after 6 months, after 1 year, you can resell the property. So you see that you cannot afford not to make this good. You cannot afford not to partake of this real estate opportunity in Ibadan. You are still waiting for how to invest or how to get money from real estate. Ibadan is your place. And when you think of real estate investment, think of Modesty Real Estate Limited. Okay, so another way to make money from real estate in Ibadan is through leasing or buying a property for short lets. Short let is one of the greatest way to make money in Ibadan. You know, I've been in this business for many years in Ibadan. I've noticed that there are few properties that are available for short let. What I mean by short let is that places that are well furnished with kitchen utensils, with everything you need for a house, and they are giving out per day. So there are many persons that come into the city. They won't want to they are not staying there for a long time, so they won't want to let a property for 1 year. No. Rent a property for 1 year. They will just want something like 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, and they want it furnished. So they won't want a hotel because they want to be able to cook. They want to be able to use some things that are not found in the hotel. They want a home outside their home. Maybe they came for a project. So imagine you leased a property for 10 years. You furnish it and you are giving it out. You lease a property for 10 years at the rate of 1 million per annum. That is 10 million naira. Or 500,000 per annum, that is 5 million naira. Then you furnish it with 2 to 3 million. Then you are giving it out per day. You notice that kind of investment in 1 year, you can get that 5 million naira back, especially if you have the right real estate firm managing it for you. That is, if you have Modesty Real Estate. So what are you waiting for? What are you still thinking about investing in real estate? Act now. This is the best time to meet this goal. This is the best time to buy a property in Ibadan, and this is the best time to start investing. Remember, I shared 2 major ways: buying to resell, or leasing or buying a property for short let, that you'll be getting your money every day or every week, and you don't need to be involved in any of this. The only thing you need is just your money. We can handle it from start to finish. Even the short let, we can lease a property for you. Currently now we have quite a number of properties for lease that are very suitable for short let. You can just lease it from us, furnish it, then we'll start giving it out. We'll manage it for you, start giving it out per day, and all you will be getting will be the money, the alerts. You are not involved, you don't know what is happening. Of course, everything will be on agreement. You have all the papers, it's in your name and everything, and you don't need to be based in Ibadan to enjoy this. So you say, I love what you are sharing, I would have just start investing. You don't need to be based in Ibadan. You don't even need to know Ibadan. All you need to know is Modesty Real Estate. So if you know Modesty Real Estate, you are in the right place. You are still doubting whether we are reliable friends that you can do business with. You can go on Google and just search Modesty Real Estate Properties or Modesty Real Estate. You see amazing reviews of our satisfied clients, what they are saying about us, how we are going the extra mile to ensure that they get their desired shelter, and also that they have the right real estate investment. So the right time to buy a land is yesterday. So if you've not bought, you are late. Not just buying a land, not in a bid to buy a land or invest in real estate, buy any kind of land. Buy the one that will guarantee your return, which is distress sales, or invest in short lets. Alright? Then how do you get distress sales? Contact Modesty Real Estate. So the number showing there is your answer. What are you still waiting for? Just dial the number and we are available to serve you. Or just walk into our office in Ibadan at Modesty Real Estate. Thank you.